What happened to Molly Roloff? After LPBW Season 19, Molly Roloff stepped out of the spotlight on Little People Big World to pursue a life away from the cameras. Since she last appeared in the reality series, she has focused on cultivating a successful career and building a solid marriage. Her exit from the show was quite sudden and shocking overall. Little People Big World's Molly Roloff is the only daughter of Amy and Matt Roloff. The 29-year-old grew up with her family being the focus on Little People Big World, which didn't leave much of an opportunity for privacy or the chance to have a typical childhood. Being in the public eye was never something she envisioned for her life long term, so she decided to leave the show once she could. Little People Big World's Molly Roloff stays close to her family. Although Molly no longer frequently appears on Little People Big World, it doesn't mean she misses out on spending time with her family. Molly's personal Instagram account is private, but her mother, Amy Roloff, proudly posts pictures of her children and the precious moments they share. Even though Molly no longer lives close to her family, they don't let distance get in the way. Molly has managed to stay out of Little People Big World scandals by keeping to herself and not getting caught up in the drama. She married her husband, Joel Silvius, in 2017, and since then, she has made it her priority to keep her private life away from the media. However, Molly and Joel still make time to visit the family farm, and according to In Touch, the couple stayed on the property for a short-term vacation rental. Apart from the occasional visit, the former reality star enjoys living in Spokane, Washington, with Joel and working on her career endeavors. Little People Big World's Molly Roloff has a successful career. While her parents and brother Zach Roloff have found success on Little People Big World, Molly has forged her own path and made a name for herself in her own right. According to Molly's LinkedIn account, she works at Nordstrom in the external reporting department. She has been in her current full-time position for almost 2 years, working remotely. Since she graduated from Whitworth University in 2016, she has been putting her Bachelor of Arts degree to use, primarily using her accounting skills in her career. In addition to her position at Nordstrom, Molly is also a board treasurer for a ministry called Side by Side Spokane. She enjoys her fulfilling career and using her knowledge to expand her skills and give back to her community. It is unknown if Molly and Joel will make an appearance on Little People Big World anytime soon. Matt recently hinted at filming for a new season. However, it looks like they are enjoying their lives without all the attention and criticism that can come along with it. The couple has built an impressive life for themselves, and they don't feel the need to share it with the world. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. From the moment Little People Big World premiered on TLC in 2006, the Roloffs were fan favorites, even when accusations arose that the reality show was anything but. Jacob Roloff, the youngest member of the Roloff family household, was born on January 17, 1997. Jacob left Little People Big World when he reportedly opted out of his contract in 2016. Admittedly, the show didn't focus heavily on Jacob or his part in the Roloff family. Rather, the focus was more on his older brothers, twins Zach and Jeremy, who appeared close on the show originally, but later had a falling out. When Jacob dropped out of the spotlight, fans weren't sure what to think. Maybe he preferred to be out of the spotlight or didn't want to fight for attention with his siblings. It later turned out that there were a few reasons why Jacob Roloff left the family farm. In October 2023, Jacob Roloff, his wife Isabel, and their son Mateo moved into a small farmhouse on Matt Roloff's $4 million family farm. Since then, Jacob has been giving updates via Instagram about life on the farm. Because of this, it appears any issues he had with his family have been squashed, and it genuinely looks like Jacob and family are enjoying working as farmers at this stage of their lives. In 2020, Jacob Roloff came forward with the devastating news that when he was a child, the executive field producer of Little People Big World, Chris Cardamone, had taken advantage of him. According to Jacob's father, Matt Roloff, the family was devastated and had absolutely no idea that anything had happened until Jacob told them all just before he made the announcement public. Most people don't know the bizarre backstory of Chris Cardamone and his time on Little People Big World. Even when Jacob just made the announcement in 2020, superfans of the show suspected that Cardamone had a weird and twisted past with both the family and the show. Chris joined Little People Big World as the executive field producer in 2007, and just 1 year later, on October 20th, 2008, he was arrested in Santa Clara, California, for crimes against children. The Sun spoke with a public information officer who clarified the situation, saying, "The suspect, Christopher Cardamone, was ultimately arrested and booked into the main jail in San Jose for..." Since Chris was a field producer, he definitely would have been at the farm, but he was busy getting arrested in California. Fans think that there's no way that Matt and Amy didn't know. Many people speculate that Jacob was Christopher Cardamone's victim when he was arrested in 2008. However, that doesn't make sense since Matt and Amy seemed sincere when they said they had no idea about anything bad happening between Chris and Jacob. After the arrest, Chris Cardamone allegedly kept working on Little People Big World for the entire time his case was going on. On May 26, 2009, he pleaded not guilty, and in December 2010, he accepted a plea deal and was convicted of child cruelty with possible injury or death, but all the charges were dismissed. Fans think that there's no way to have hidden that from TLC or the Roloffs. Cardamone spent 73 days in jail after his conviction, which also lines up with when he left Little People Big World. So, along with his jail stint, he also had to complete substance abuse counseling and maintain employment. Why did Jacob Roloff leave Little People Big World? Jacob Roloff claims that he was sexually abused by Cardamone when he was a minor. Unfortunately, it seems like the Roloffs maintained a close relationship with Chris. Matt even referred to him as Jeremy and Jacob's father figure and mentor at one point. Eventually, however, Jacob posted an update a year after his first statement saying that publishing what had happened to him had helped him heal from the trauma. It's unclear how his family initially reacted or whether any of the Roloffs addressed Cardamone later. However, to date, Jacob Roloff has returned to the family farm to spend time with his dad, even amid his brothers feuding with Matt over the selling of the family farm. Now, a dad himself, Jacob seems willing to forgive his family for creating a situation where he was taken advantage of, even if they never realized it was happening.